Artifacts just recently discovered in Egypt. Now, relics and carved statues.
For centuries, Egypt has been a treasure trove of ancient mysteries, captivating the world's attention with its remarkable discoveries. Recently, scientists unearthed a tomb belonging to a queen from thousands of years ago, a find that challenges our understanding of human history. Who was this revered figure, and what secrets does her ancient tomb hold? Join us on this special episode as we uncover the incredible revelations attached to the Queen's tomb. A dynasty's hidden treasure. In 2012, Suzanne Beckel led a team of archaeologists from the University of Basel, Switzerland, and unearthed a tomb for the world. The tomb, designated as KV64, was an exciting find as it revealed an earlier dynasty whose identity remains a mystery. Unlike any other, the tomb's discovery was no small feat. It was situated at the eastern end of the Valley of the Kings, a region known for its royal burials. The site initially appeared to be the top of an abandoned shaft. Before this groundbreaking discovery, the Valley of the Kings hadn't seen such a significant find in decades. However, before they could dive deeper into the tomb, the team had to follow Egypt's strict archaeological rules by first securing the site with a locked iron door. A year later, they notified the Egyptian authorities and got all the necessary permits, after which they returned with a group of experts and local workers. With all the paperwork in order, the excitement of the team, led by Beckel, ran high. Committed to exploring, they worked carefully to reveal the tomb's secrets, using small holes to photograph the ancient chambers. As they kept digging, behold, they found a dusty black coffin, made from plain wood, covered in bright yellow symbols, which had been untouched for centuries. Inside the tomb were pottery shards, pieces of Nile silk and plaster fragments, typical of ancient Egyptian burial practices. These artifacts, along with other dating clues, suggest the tomb is over 3,000 years old, dating back to Egypt's New Kingdom period. The inscriptions on the coffin pointed to the names of Nefer-Zobek, who was likely a high-ranking figure connected to the Amun Temple during a rich cultural era in Egyptian history. As the team delved deeper, the significance of their find grew. For centuries, the Valley of the Kings had been considered thoroughly explored, with famed tombs like that of Tutankhamun dominating the narrative. Yet here was a tomb that hinted at more undiscovered secrets waiting to be revealed. With the discovery of her coffin, quite a lot of debate was sparked among Egyptologists. Unlike the elaborate jewel-encrusted sarcophagi of famous pharaohs like Tutankhamun, Nefer-Sobek's simpler burial hints at a different role, dating possibly to an earlier period. This discovery, revealing ancient Egyptian burial practices and social structure, posed concerns as to why a revered figure was buried in a more ordinary way as a commoner. The meticulous work of Beckel's team, combined with modern technology like computed tomography scans and deoxyribonucleic acid analysis, promised to unveil more about Nefer-Sobek's lineage and her place in history. They transported the coffin to Luxor for further study, and the anticipation of new discoveries grew across the globe. However, further scientific explorations have linked the coffin to a revered queen named Bastet, who was a celebrated priestess from ancient Egypt. However, she wasn't just any priestess. She held the prestigious title of Chantress. She was from a distinguished family, being the daughter of Nort, the high priest of Amun, during the influential 22nd dynasty around 945 to 712 before the Common Era. Alongside the remains, archaeologists found a wooden stela, a carved wooden slab showing Bastet in a moment of worship before a divine figure combining the sun, God and Osiris. This artifact highlights her devotion and provides insight into the rich religious beliefs of ancient Egypt. Window into ancient Egypt's forgotten past. Archaeologists have also discovered human bones, stone lids, and discs in the area, adding to the mystery surrounding these ancient artifacts. However, the purpose of these jars and the identity of the people who constructed them remain a mystery, with several theories proposed to explain their existence. One of the theories suggests that the jars were prehistoric burial sites for an ancient civilization that traveled along a now forgotten overland trade route between the Mekong River and the Gulf of Tonkin. The size of the jars and the nearby bones support the idea that they were used for funerary purposes. Another theory, however, posits that the jars served as distilling vessels during the early stages of funeral rites. According to this belief, a body would be placed inside a jar and left to decompose. After decomposition, the remains would be moved to a crematorium or secondary storage location, and the cycle would repeat with another body. This practice aligns with traditional Southeast Asian mortuary customs, particularly those for royalty. For example, in historical Thai royal funerals, bodies were cremated many months after death. During this time, the remains were moved until the final day of incineration, following the belief that the soul undergoes a gradual transformation from the earthly to the spiritual realm. The rims on each jar, thought to have supported lids, lend credibility to the theory that the jars were used in a similar manner. These lids would have been placed on top of the jars to protect the bodies during decomposition. Locals, on the other hand, have more exciting philosophies. While some say the stone vessels were created to brew potent rice wine to celebrate the victory of a band of mythical giants over their enemies, others say the jars held whiskey for a thirsty giant who lived in the mountains above Vonsavan. But the truth is, no one knows the secret behind this ancient mystery. Most of the vast area containing the jars is off-limits to the public. An intriguing part of this is that out of the 60 sites, tourists can only visit 7. Site 1, with more than 300 jars and a natural limestone cave, offers the most insight into the mystery. In the early 1930s, French geologist and amateur archaeologist Madeleine Collani theorized that the cave was used as a crematorium, producing the ashes that were afterwards placed inside the burial jars. Her idea tied in with the ancient funeral rites and would offer an explanation for where the bodies were moved after distillation. Evidence from inside the cave, including fragments of human bones, teeth, and glass beads, supported this theory. But locals dispute this idea, believing instead that the cave served as a large kiln. The jars were molded from natural materials such as animal skin, dung, clay, sugar, and sand, and then baked. Theories and practices explaining the different burial practices involving the big stone jars and secondary burials outside of them, as noted by Kalani, are still pretty tricky. Inside these jars, they found cremated remains, usually of teenagers. But because they didn't empty the jars during bomb clearance, more evidence was lost. However, one scientist suggested that these stone jars might have first been used to decompose the bodies, with the cremated remains being the last step. Some jars have smaller openings, possibly indicating less need to fit whole bodies in them. This idea fits with traditional royal funeral practices in Southeast Asia. In 2001, Engelhardt and Rogers mentioned that in these traditions, the body is placed in a vessel during the early funeral rites to help the soul transition from the physical world to the spiritual one, which would later be followed by cremation and then a secondary burial. Hence, the mysterious plane of jars and its ancient rituals continue to fascinate researchers, giving us a peek into the old customs and beliefs that shape the culture of the region. More so, the location of these jar sites has been connected to ancient trade routes, especially those linked to the salt trade. It's believed that the people of the Plain of Jars valued salt highly, which attracted traders to the Shankwang Plateau. These jar sites vary slightly in shape, material, and number of jars per site, but they share common features, like being on elevated ground with great views and following specific burial practices. This complex mix of historical and cultural connections keeps researchers hooked, providing insights into ancient trade rituals and how civilizations in Southeast Asia were interconnected. The most well-known jar site is near Fonan, and today 7 jar sites have been carefully cleared of unexploded bombs and are now open to visitors for exploration. Under the Siberian ice, with another extraordinary find, a bracelet dating back to the time of the Denisovans was unearthed by archaeologists. This remarkable find, confirmed by scientists to be 40,000 years old, stands as the oldest known piece of jewelry ever discovered. The bracelet was found in Denisova Cave, located in the Altai region of Siberia, in 2008. The Denisovans are recognized as an early human species by modern science. Detailed analysis by Russian experts validated its age and authenticity, making it a significant piece of our ancient history. One of the most intriguing aspects of this bracelet is its material. It is crafted from chlorite, a stone that is not native to the cave's surroundings. This suggests that the Denisovans either traveled significant distances or engaged in trade to obtain such materials. The presence of chlorite indicates a level of interaction and mobility previously not attributed to this ancient human species. The craftsmanship of the bracelet is nothing short of astonishing. It features a meticulously drilled hole made with advanced tools, indicating a level of technological sophistication that has surprised scientists. This level of detail and skill was not previously thought possible for the Denisovans, challenging previous notions about their capabilities. The polished surface and precision of the drilled hole imply a high degree of craftsmanship, suggesting that the Denisovans possessed advanced skills in jewelry making and technology. Denisova Cave has been a treasure trove of artifacts, including well-preserved bones and teeth that have provided crucial DNA evidence. This evidence has helped scientists gain a better understanding of the Denisovans and their relationship with modern humans and Neanderthals. The discovery of this ancient bracelet, with its advanced craftsmanship, raises significant questions about prehistoric human abilities and hints at a complex and interconnected ancient world. Further examination of the bracelet continues to yield fascinating revelations, stirring interest and debate within the academic community. The meticulous crafting of the drill hole challenges assumptions about the technological capabilities of ancient human species. It points to the sophisticated skills of ancient artisans, prompting further exploration and speculation into the enigmatic world of the Denisovans. This discovery not only enriches our understanding of the Denisovans, but also invites us to rethink the technological and cultural achievements of our ancient ancestors. The Denisovan bracelet, with its advanced design and craftsmanship, is a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of early humans, offering a glimpse into a sophisticated and interconnected prehistoric world. As scientists continue to study this remarkable artifact, it will undoubtedly provide more insights into the lives and capabilities of the Denisovans, shedding new light on our shared human heritage. The mysterious plain of jars, compared to its Southeast Asian neighbors, Thailand and Vietnam, Laos often feels overlooked by travelers. Despite having gems like the UNESCO-listed northern city of Luang Prabang, many visitors find themselves immersed in the raucous revelry of Vang Vieng, a popular party destination where backpackers float down the Nam Song River in rubber tubes. However, beyond these well-trodden paths lies a lesser-known wonder. Thousands of stone urns dating back to the Iron Age, scattered over hundreds of square kilometers in the mountains surrounding Phonsavan. This site, known as the Plain of Jars, is a lengthy detour from typical transportation routes and remains a hidden treasure for those willing to explore its mysteries. These stone jars, found in seemingly random locations, are impressive in size, some reaching up to 3 meters tall and 1 meter wide and weighing more than a few metric tons. Thanks for watching. Did you learn something new? Share your comments with us in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. See you next time.